Welcome to DIYEasyCrafts.com, Essential Oils Bath Bombs. Bath bombs come commercially in all different shapes, colors, and made with different essential oils, but we're going to show you today how to make your own affordably and easily. The first step is to mix all of your dry ingredients. Half a cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of citric acid, 1/4 cup of Epsom salt, and 1/4 cup of cornstarch. The next step is to mix all of the wet ingredients in a small bowl. Mix 1 teaspoon of water, 2 to 3 teaspoons of fractionated coconut oil, and about 20 drops of an essential oil of your choice. Here I'm doing lavender. You can also split the wet ingredients and do 10 drops of an essential oil and another 10 drops of a different essential oil to make about 4 bath bombs in each oil. You may have to add in a few extra drops of fractionated coconut oil and water if your mixture is too dry. The next step is to mix your dry ingredients and your wet ingredients. The mixture will appear to be very dry, and that's why you may have to add a few extra drops of water and coconut oil. But you don't want the mixture to be too moist. You just want it to be moist enough to hold its shape. You can knead it with your hands before pressing the mixture into the molds. For these bath bombs, I'm going to be using a mini muffin tray. You can also use a circular mold. Carefully press your mixture into the molds to hold their shape. Make sure that you press them in firmly. Once your molds are ready, you will need to place them on wax paper to dry for 24 hours. Because I'm using a muffin tray, I will turn the tray upside down and I will have to use a spoon to lightly tap them out. If you'd like to add color to your bath bombs, you can either add food coloring to the wet ingredients, or here I'm using spray food coloring to make them purple since I'm making lavender bath bombs. You could also add some sparkles or sprinkles if you'd like. If you're going to decorate with sprinkles or sparkles, you should add those to the molds before pressing the mixture into the mold. This way they are able to stick to your molds. You cannot add them after they're already made. Although you may just be making bath bombs because they're fun, there are also some benefits. While lavender is soothing and relaxing, there are other essential oils that could help with different issues. For example, you could use RC to help with colds, or if you're stuffy, it might help to clear you up. I hope you enjoyed this video. You could find further instructions at DIYEasyCrafts.com.